You know what? I'd rather stay back and learn about some business. I feel like I'm gonna know about my mother eventually when the time do come.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Bet. Tell me about where does oh, that would be a stupid question. She obviously met me and my mother at London at the front office. So you know what? No. I feel like if we get to learn about Emily a bit more, we may actually figure out the reason why in my vision that she killed her. I mean, obviously it's for, you know, for hiding something where no one should never even gonna know. So learning about Emily, I mean, we saw our mother trust her and stuff, and the only reason why she wanted to kill her is because she hides something where no one should ever gonna find, and she'd be the only person that knows about it. Wait a minute. Well, why was the object entrusted with her? She must have done something in the past for us. You know what? Where did she know about my mother?
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking, but I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where did you see her the last time? Or how did you come to know her? What was it the last time? Wait, but if we figure out the first time, maybe the first time. No, but first time is always the first time, but the last time should be an interesting outcome.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Or the mystery that surrounded us. And I don't know much about the Golden Order, but knowing her reputation of it should tell me a lot about it. But it's a secret organization, so I shouldn't be talking much about it.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
His main research. Do the others in the orders know? Do you think? Or what if Mother has left the island? Do the others in the order knows? Do you think? Or what if Mother has left? That would be a stupid question.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Miss!
Elizabeth
What you
Adams
mean,
is
miss?
president. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holm doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
In the quarter room, right? Wait a minute.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Before we even go back, no, I can't go back or anything. I am supposed to go down there, but it said a quarter room, right?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Now it. So I was right. No, literally, I was right. I just decided to explore around the area for a few. Okay.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Open a note without breaking this. Dang.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Biaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Ooh, I can go outside.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Dang. Don't go to bed! Why the game forced me to? Are you freaking serious? I could have been able to go outside and stuff. Why? Why the game do this to me all the time? Bull crap. I want to go outside. Another out. You could have made an unexpected encounter. Yeah, by going outside, dang it! Went up to the fell, did not find all the clues about my mother on the deck, then pick up the book on the quality. What? Being up to level 4? Can't think of any other thing. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Oh yeah, with that book. Oh, so it's guaranteed. Start a quest. What kind of freaky stuff is this? Wait, you must be that guy who watching. Am I right? No, I'm wrong.
The servants are not very efficient.
Oh, I didn't even notice you there.
Can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young
this what I
French
think it is?
soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this? Come, take a seat, my friend.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. My nose bleeding. They're coming to my room? They're coming. George, is that you? George, watch out!
Nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
My room.
I'm coming.
Thank you.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present.
Yeah, right.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to his incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound?
I am coming.
Thomas looks on.
God
but
dang, you
doesn't
keep knocking my
touch.
door. Oh my goodness, I can't even go outside even if I wanted
Inferno
to.
by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
God dang. That's how your skills. It's no fat. You cannot carry.
Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Yes? Hello?
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No,
No.
not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
What?
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
You know,
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
you know what? Sure. I'll help you.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
For her to
Trust
be
me.
here, there must be a reason.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I'd better hurry.
It's not so long, right? to go and hurry up.
You're straying from your objective.
No. What the freak are you doing?
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Sound. Why should I be the one to... Screw it.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. It's probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Dang, if only I have the ability to change their emotion.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Who do you think you are?
There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before in first path you come to. Wait. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embracing. Oh, the first path.
Hi, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it!
Dang, you look ugly.
Business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Huh?
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you
Let's
think
get
you
it.
can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Where he is. Yes, sir.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
There's nothing better.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
That's exactly it.
Let's see how brave you are.
Oh, what the freak! Someone threw you off balance. The cost of the fat point increased when using your... What the freak? He just put a gun on me! Disconnected. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of the fat point increased when using your skills. Use the golden to cure yourself. If I can find it.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Ah!
A Bazant.
Now, what is this she dropped on the floor? I wonder. Remember the object.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
What else around here? You know, being the detective is a very hard
Five
work.
circles on this chest.
Unlock. Which I don't have a key of. Which I wish I have. I want to be goddamn thief. Because being a thief give me access to whoever the freak it is.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that is peeking. So that's a peek. And what's over here? That's an entering. All right, so let's look around then. It's all right.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I don't have the key because I didn't steal anything to make it possible. So I guess it's time for me to leave this area. I could have met someone outside or possibly do something.
Did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine
Ah.
the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Wait, I screwed it up. Like I always do. And now, I'm looking at the man from the ceiling, carrying over my head. I believe he's naked, staring down at me. I don't know. But I'm afraid to look down. I can only look up. Alright. Let's see if we can go outside now.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Oh, never mind. She ran, so I wouldn't even know where she specifically went. She could have gone anywhere, and I wouldn't even know.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
I'm soft.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Well, good thing we can give it back.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see
Faithful.
that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Now, give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
You know, I kind of feel bad for some people who actually decide to open it. That would have screwed me over big time.
Louis,
To the room?
you're straying from your objective.
Oh, my room is next door to his. My bad.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Everything says failed, did not detain Lady. I could have found out something about my mother past. I could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. I could have found out more about the man in my vision. I could have found out more about the planet involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. I went through the most ridiculous night to help Mr. Washington, sir. He was a nice guy. I mean, I can't really say no to him, even if I have personal objective. Please? Please? Yes. All right. On a positive note, advance people with a sheer force, if you will.